Hey everyone, the next question up comes from Brett. This one says, quick question. My curiosity is getting the best of me right now. For training this week, it looks considerably different from the programming I ran in my last meet prep period. Are you programming this way now as opposed to the way I've seen it before because it's achieving better results? The sets of 5 at such a low percentage of 1 rep max threw me off because my last prep I was running triples and 4s for higher RPEs with repeats and load drops during the same time frame. Whereas this week's programming is pretty much the exact of the programming I received for the week following my last meet. I took a look at your programming here, and you're prepping up for a meet in mid-March. Mid-April. So we are about 6 or so weeks out. The training group that you're in is on about a 6-week rhythm. So you should be hitting a peak, not every 6 weeks, but the loading blocks are going to be about that long typically. So you've got a training period here that's going to ramp you up to your competition. Yeah, we're starting with low intensity, but the volumes are quite high. For example, you mentioned sets of 5 at the percentage. So this week, you've got a single for your comp lifts. You've got a single at an 8 RPE, followed by 7 sets of 5 at 74%. Now, generally, yeah, you're right. 5 reps at 74% is pretty easy, but 7 sets is not a joke. And I want you to push hard during those 5 reps. Every set, I want you to accelerate the bar hard. Don't jam the lockout. Don't hurt yourself that kind of hard, but keep your technique in line and push the weight. Accelerate the barbell. If you're doing that, then 7 sets of 5 at 74%, it's not a cakewalk. I mean, it shouldn't cripple you, hopefully, but it's not a cakewalk. And that's the thing. So more to the core of your question, yeah, we've seen better results, especially with people at your level with the programming of this style. So not all the programming is this way. The competition lifts are done higher volume at a lower percentage, and we don't want to do this forever. But we need to monitor your results. As long as those singles at 8 RPE are increasing, then it's doing its job. When they stop increasing, they stop improving, let me know, because we need to shift the strategy. Let's see, what else did I want to cover with this question? I think that's about it. We do see better results from this, but not necessarily that it's like more rapid gains. The gains are about the same as with the other method, but what we find is that we're not beating people up as much. Doing even like 8 RPEs, let's say a set of 4 at 8 RPE, doing repeats at that level got us good results, but it just ground people down really bad. So it's still important to have those high RPE exposures, 8, 9, 10 RPE exposures, but you just don't want to do it for months and months on end. So this style can provide a really good backdrop, and then when it's not getting you the results that you want, we'll shift the strategy. We'll find a new strategy that your body's ready to adapt to, and then we move from there.